What's up, Facebook? It's your boy Brian. Hey, look, imagine that you rocked me throughout this video. That's for a few seconds. It won't take long, you know. But for maybe the past 2 weeks, God has been dealing with me, and He's put a word in the inside of me. He wanted me to share this with social media because young people across the nation need to hear it, truthfully. Well, here in our city, Rocky Mount, we've lost countless amount of youth in just this year, 2014. And every time a young person dies, we always have the people that were connected to them say, man, I want to get it right with God because, you know, I never know when it's my time. And it's cool because they say that and they actually try to get it right. But what happens is, when the person that's saying they want to get right with Christ, they try to get right, what happens is people, now I'm going to just be real, church folk began to talk about them. Because even though they're trying to get right, they still have some things that they have to work out with God. So they're praying for deliverance and they're praying for healing, they're praying for strength. But every now and again, they slip up. And the problem that I have with that is, as Christians, we oftentimes don't like to admit that we slip up and we make mistakes. So now we have a newborn Christian who decided to give their life to Christ, being called hypocrite because of a bad decision that they made, because they fell short of sin. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. Because if the truth be told, none of us have a right to judge anybody, because no sin is greater than the next. And the Bible declares that we all have sinned and fell short of God's glory. So why is it so that we judge each other the way we do? Even Apostle Paul said, when I would do right, when I want to do good, evil is present. So you have an apostle saying that he make mistakes. Then why are you judging your brother instead of loving him? Come on, Apostle Paul also said, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I did childish things, but when I became a man, I put away childish games. Listen, it's time to put away childish games, man. You gotta love your brother. You gotta love your sister. You gotta be there for them, man. So what? They made a mistake and they sinned again, even though we want to call ourselves, I keep saying they, but we want to call ourselves Christians and we make mistakes. So what? Peter betrayed Jesus 3 times. But Jesus still gave Peter a word that on the day of Pentecost, 3,000 souls were saved at his word, man. Hey, look, I'm not trying to talk down on anybody, or I'm not trying to come against anybody, but we got teachers in school who coming against children that want to love God. And they're throwing shade at them saying, what's the scripture? Honor thy mother and thy father, your days shall be longer. But what you gotta also understand is there's a scripture in the Bible that you never know about, that people don't want to talk about, that says to the parents and the adults, tempt not your child. You can't throw shade at a child and expect them not to come up against you, man. Love them. Love the hell out of them, man. Love all the pain out of them, man. Love the hurt out of them. Look, I'm done, I promise. But what I'm saying is, if you got somebody that wants to get right with Christ, let them. Instead of judging them, look down on them. Instead of looking down on them, hold your hand out and help pick them up. Hope y'all have a good night, Facebook. I love y'all.